Hey everyone, today we're going to do a 30-minute yoga class. So if you have a mat, get it out. If you don't, you can just use the floor. It's all good. Okay, let's get started. Meet me in child's pose at the back of your mat. So your toes are going to touch, your knees are going to come to the outside of your mat. Reach forward, rest your head on your mat. Just take a few breaths here. In and out. Really feel the stretch along your back and reach your fingers forward. Take a few more breaths here. And rock yourself up to a tabletop pose. So your hands are right beneath your shoulders, your knees are right beneath your hips. Really feel a long, straight spine here. Feel energy coming out the top of your head. Start to raise your gaze up. This is a cow pose. Dip your chest down so you really create a dome in your spine. Now reverse that, go to cat pose. Really lift your stomach up. Your gaze should be at your thighs. Do a few more cat-cows. Really waking up your spine. Play with your inhale and exhale as you do it. Here you can also roll out your wrists, wake up all of the bones and muscles. Same with your left wrist. Let's lift our right arm out and slide it through underneath in between our left arm and leg. This really stretches out your back. Just rest your shoulder and ear on the ground. And inhale out. And do that same on the other side. Exhale down. Inhale, reach out, back to the tabletop. Do a few more cat-cows here. You can also roll your spine around so your head and hips will be going the same circular pattern. And reverse it. A few more times, roll. And from here, we're going to tuck our toes. Move into downward dog. And you can pedal out your dog, lift one heel, then the other. Really waking up your heels, the back side of your body. When you're done, just find stillness. Look forward, and you can jump or walk to the top of your mat to find a forward fold. And now bend your knees a lot and grab your opposite elbows and just feel all of the tension rushing off of your back down to the floor. You can sway side to side here. And when you're ready, put your hands back on the ground, roll up, and find a mountain pose. So we're gonna reach up, and just feel so much length in your body, top to bottom. Your hands are reaching towards the sky, so tall. Keep your core engaged. Bring your hands to heart center and close your eyes. Just feel really connected to the ground. Happy that you can do this morning or whatever time of the day you're doing this. Take one more breath in and out and flutter your eyes open. Bring your hands to your side. Another mountain pose. We're going to swan dive down to forward fold. Lift halfway. So our hands are on our thighs. And your gaze is straight down. You should be in a flat back here. Come back down to forward fold. We're going to step out to a high plank. So our hands are just about shoulder width apart. Our feet can be a little separated, but what's most important is that you aren't dipping in your belly or your butt isn't in the air. Really flat spine here. Just take a few more breaths in and out. Your next inhale, shift a little forward. We're gonna chaturanga. Chaturanga is just a fancy word for push-up in yoga. So we're gonna keep our elbows right next to our sides and we go to low plank. From here, we lift to upward dog. So we flip our toes and now we can let our belly come forward. And we look up. Now we're gonna flip our toes back down and go to downward dog. Take another breath here. Look forward. Step or jump to the top of your mat. And halfway lift. Back down. Roll up to mountain pose. Swan dive down. Halfway lift. Back down. Step it out to plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. Let's roll, do that one more time. So we're gonna look forward, step or jump, halfway lift, back down, mountain pose, swan dive, halfway lift, down, plank, shift forward, chaturanga, upward dog, inhale, and downward dog, exhale. Another inhale and exhale here. And gaze forward, step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive. From here, we're gonna move into our next section of this, what we've already got going. So we're gonna add on a little bit. Do your halfway lift and down, step back to plank, shift forward, down, upward dog, inhale, downward dog, exhale. From here, we're gonna lift our right leg up and really breathe into this, feel a stretch. You can flex or point your toes. We're gonna shift forward into plank, but we're not gonna drop our leg. We're gonna bring it in our right knee to our right elbow. In, and exhale. Back up. So let's do that one more time. Inhale, your right knee to right elbow. Exhale, leg back up. Do one more of these. Inhale, elbow. Exhale, up. From here, we're gonna bring our knee in and come to a lunge. So your right foot steps right between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Breathe in and out. So our arms are really reaching high like we did in mountain pose. We have energy shooting through the back of our heel, energy down our front leg. Inhale, exhale here. Really strong in our core. Open to warrior two. So our back foot is parallel to the edge of our mat, and our front heel foot is perpendicular. So we're making right angles here. Arms are really strong. You're looking over your front hand. A few more inhales and exhales. And reverse your warrior. So you're gonna lift up and reach towards the back wall. You can have your left arm on your thigh or around your back side, whatever is better for you. And you're gonna cartwheel your hands down, back to lunge. Inhale, step out to plank. And shift forward. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale up. Inhale back and exhale. Let's do that on the other side. So now we're going to lift our left heel. And on our exhale, we're going to bring our left heel to our left elbow. Inhale back up. Really find this plank really strong, really strong. And one more, left knee to left elbow. And up. And come through to a lunge. On our left side now. Inhale, crescent lunge. Really find length, energy through the back, the front, up. All of the energy is going out of your body. But we keep our core strong. We open to warrior two. Nice edge on the back, perpendicular on the front. Look over your front fingers. Exhale. And reverse your warrior. Feel like you're touching the back wall of your room. You can bring your arm around or along your back leg. And exhale, curl your hands down. Step back to plank, shift forward. Chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. Let's do this one more time. But we're gonna flow breath to movement. So that means every breath we do is its own movement. So it's a little faster this time. So just do your best to keep your breath going as you do the movements. I know it can be kind of tricky. So inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale back up. Elbow. Inhale up. One more. Exhale, elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Other side, so good. Inhale, left high. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, high. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, high. Exhale, elbow. Last one, inhale, high. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel down to plank. Inhale, shift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. So good, let's do that all one more time through. Breath to movement. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Other side. Inhale, upward dog, or lift your leg. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one, inhale, up. And lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel down to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. All right, put your knees to the ground. Get some water. Do whatever you need. I am sweating already. Get your core moving. Yeah, do anything else you need to do right now. From here, we're gonna move on and add on a little bit to what we just did. For this next part, I really want you to think about your core connection to the rest of your body, because when we balance, it can get a little tricky and wobbly. But if you really hold your core, that's how you're gonna stay on balance. Okay, so meet me in high plank. Let's move through our first part. So we're gonna chaturanga down and up And exhale, downward dog. From here, we're going to lift our right leg. We're going to bring it straight to a lunge. We're going to inhale, crescent lunge. From here, we're going to pick up our back leg. So shift all your weight to your front leg. And bring it up. Yeah, so we're in kind of a tabletop. You can have a little higher. But think about this front side of your leg going straight down to the ground. Yeah, none of that, none of that. Really straight down. So our hands are by our side. We're going to grab our left big toe with our hand. You're going to extend your leg. And your back, your left arm is going to reach to the back. Really breathe here. Feel strong up and down. Sense. Yeah, really reach on all directions. And when you're ready, bring it back and step it back to crescent lunge. We're gonna exhale, warrior two. Breathe here. From here, we're gonna go to star pose. So we turn both of our legs out, kind of like a second position. We reach our arms big, like a big star, as big as you can get. And then we're gonna come to horse pose. Horse pose is like your grand plie in second, basically. So we're just gonna bounce here. Really feel all of your muscles awake. Think about your knees going over your toes. Get as low as you can. Back to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel down. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog and downward dog. So good, let's try that on the other side. We're gonna inhale our left leg, bring it straight to lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bring our right leg up now, really parallel to the ground. We're gonna grab our right big toe with our left hand. We're gonna extend. Really try and find your balance here. Breathe through the position. And bring it back to crescent lunge. Open to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And, forgot a star pose on this side. We're gonna star pose and horse pose. Just bounce out your horse pose a little bit. And back to star. Now warrior two. Reverse. And cartwheel down. High plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. Now let's pull that whole thing back to movement a few times, okay? So we're going to inhale our right leg. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, grab your toe and extend. Exhale, back to crescent lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, star pose. Inhale, horse pose. Exhale, star pose. Inhale, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your arms down, shift to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, high dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, left leg up. Or no, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, lift front. Exhale, grab your toe. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Cartwheel down to plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, right leg high. Bring it to lunge. Crescent lunge. Shift forward. Extend. Back to crescent lunge. Warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Back to crescent lunge. Or warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your arms down. Back to lunge. Shift forward. Down. Up. And back downward dog. One more time on the left. Inhale high. Exhale, pull through. Inhale, crescent. Shift forward. Grab your toe, extend. Back to crescent lunge. Open warrior two. Star pose. Horse pose. Star pose. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your arms down to plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. So good. Breathe in your downward dog here. Maybe pedal it out again. And bring your knees to the mat and get some water. All right, now we are going to just do another couple poses and stretch it out a little bit. Yeah, just do what you need to do for your body, whatever feels good today. But let's meet in pigeon pose. So, pigeon pose is where you try and get the front, your shin, to be directly parallel with the front of your mat. So, if our front leg is our right leg, then our back leg is our left leg, and we're reaching straight towards the back of the mat. So you should kind of be in like a L-ish shape. So we want to really feel it opening our hip here and our hip here. Yeah, just breathe into it. This might be really easy, this might be really hard. It's okay either way. And if it's too hard to get your leg parallel, you can always bring it in a little bit more and then work towards it getting parallel to the mat. Yeah? Another inhale, exhale here. You can kind of shift around, see where you need to stretch it out. All right, let's do the other side. Let's bring your left leg in front now. And our right leg towards the back of the mat. Try and get it as parallel as possible. Move around here, see what feels good. And bring it closer if you need to. Okay, very nice. Now let's bring our legs forward in front of you. Just lift up and down. This is forward fold, but on the ground. Try and get your chest and belly onto your thighs as much as possible. Breathe here. Again, this could be really easy, this could be really hard. Either way is just fine. And we're gonna roll into our backs. We're gonna put our left leg on the ground. Your right leg is gonna curve and be like a 4 onto your other leg. And we are going to reach through. Your right arm goes through your legs and your left arm goes around. And grab your shin on the other side. Or if that's too much, you can grab behind your thigh. But you wanna pull your leg closer to you. And this is really gonna stretch your piriformis muscle, which is in your lower booty area. And if you need more of a stretch, you can push with your elbow on your thigh, open it up. Just breathe a few breaths here. And other side. So left leg goes across our right. You can flex your foot for the best stretch. Reach through and pull it towards you. Use your left elbow on your left thigh to push it open. And bring both legs into your chest. And rock and roll up a few times to really massage out your back on the floor. And come to a butterfly pose. Stretch forward, head to toes. Really feel your hips open now that we've done all this movement. Should be a little bit looser than it was before you started. And let's do some splits because we always have to do our splits. So right split, hold it. Quarantine is a great time to work on your splits, that's all I'm saying. You should all have your splits when we come back. You can watch TV while you do your splits. And go to your left split. You know, breathing helps, just like in yoga. Breathing while you do your splits really helps to release your muscles and allow them to go into these positions that you want them to go into. And last but not least, our middle split. I want you all to do this. At least try, please. Okay. And let's see. I think that is all we have to do today. So, I hope you enjoyed this class. Hope you had some fun. Maybe you learned something new if you've never done yoga before. Yeah, thank you guys. Can't wait to see you again. I miss you all so much. So have a good day.